The Geekery View is brought to you by Quick Draw Services. They create high-quality whiteboard animation videos with their team of former Disney animators, professional scriptwriters, and a world-renowned graphics team. When you need a custom video to explain your company or product, visit quickdrawservices.com. I'm Bill Rogers, and you are watching the Geekery View, where we show off the best geek products and then give them away on social media. Each week we'll showcase all sorts of geek products from a variety of geek companies. Some items will include costumes, prop, tech, collectibles, toys, games, comics, movies, and more. The Geekery View sponsors and you are really what make this TV show great. The sponsors provide geek products that we can give away to you guys. So remember to share the videos and posts with all of your friends, because the more fans we have, the more giveaways we can do. We want this to be a very beneficial place for both geek companies to advertise their products and for geeks to come and win free merchandise. On today's episode of the Geekery View, we have some awesome products to review. The Shifting Swords book written by author Alexander Edwards from Wildstar Tempest. The Muffin Top baking cups from Fred that are perfect for making a balanced breakfast. The Cosplayer of the Week JesseJames that loves to cosplay the Joker. And the Bonehead comb and brush from Fred that will help chomp through any dino do. And after the episode, all of these products will be given away on our social media sites.
Wisconsin, birthplace of the hamburger, frozen custard capital of the world, and home to Culver's. Bacon Deluxe Chocolate Shake, that's our signature combination. Fresh, never frozen, seared Midwest beef, topped with hardwood smoked center cut bacon. Bacon makes everything better. Our shakes start with a premium vanilla custard. Then we add rich, thick chocolate, handcrafted right before your eyes. Bacon and chocolate, what could be better? Welcome to Delicious.
This Batman car seat is loaded with tons of great features, complete with Batman symbols, a detachable cape that doubles as a blanket, and 2 cup holders for drinks or snacks. With the Kids Embrace car seat, it makes it safe, fun, and cool to use for both parents and kids. It has a deep headrest with EPS foam for superior side impact protection and comfort. So if you're a parent looking for a quality-built, awesome-looking, safe car seat that your child will love, then get the Batman car seat from Kids Embrace.
Game Changers is a store owned and run by geeks. We have some of the best collections in Utah, either working for us or shopping with us. We carry everything from old Atari, occasionally a little older than that, up through Xbox One, PS4, and then everything in between. We buy, sell, and trade, and we give better trade values than I think most places in town. I recommend bringing it in here, let us take a look, we'll appraise it, and we'll get you a fair number for it. Really, if it's video game related, we'll take it and we'll sell it. If you've got an opinion about a game, guarantee we do too.
Traditional muffin tops take 1 to 2 years to create, but with the muffin tops from Fred, they take 12 to 13 minutes. Fred is a company that focuses on well-designed stuff that solves a problem, puts a smile on your face, and doesn't cost a fortune. They are known as the original home of that thing you really like. So the next time you're looking for a creative and fun gift for someone, or for yourself, don't spend your time searching endlessly on the internet. Spend your time finding what you want. Visit Fred on Amazon and you'll be very delighted in their products and in their pricing. Fred has so many great products, and these muffin tops are great for anyone who loves to bake, or for anyone who wants to get rid of muffin tops. These miniature James style baking cups can bake your favorite muffin mix and end up developing a little extra spare tire around the middle. They're made from high quality silicone, are dishwasher safe, and easy to clean. These muffin tops are a great alternative to the regular paper muffin holders. Both kids and adults will find these muffins fun to eat and very humorous. They're perfect for parties and for gifts. So when you want to add a little giggle to your morning muffin experience, get the muffin tops from Fred and add some humor back into your diet. And now, it's time for the giveaway. To win this brand new pack of muffin tops from Fred, simply log on to our social sites and enter the giveaway. Like, comment, share, and tag anyone who loves to bake. If you don't win the giveaway, you can still order a pack from the Amazon shop of Fred. Do you have a prehistoric colic that needs to become extinct? Then get the Bonehead comb and brush from Fred. Fred has so many great products, and this Bonehead comb and brush is sure to improve your dino do. Open wide! The upper jaw is the brush, and the lower jaw is the comb. Put them together and what do you got? A T-Rex head made of bone. Once you close the dino jaws, it's a great size for a pocket or a purse. The Bonehead comb and brush is made of high quality plastic, and the strong flexible teeth are great when your hair is in a Mesozoic mess. This comb can chomp through the scariest of hair problems and leave your coat of hair looking fantastic. The packaging is an excellent exhibit. It looks just like you uncovered your own dinosaur fossil. This comb is perfect for dinosaur enthusiasts, kids who love prehistoric animals, and for anyone who's ever wanted to be a paleontologist. So when you want to discover a new age of better hair, get the Bonehead comb and brush from Fred. And now, it's time for the giveaway. To win this brand new Bonehead comb and brush from Fred, simply log on to our social sites and enter the giveaway. Like, comment, share, and tag all of your friends who love dinosaurs. If you don't win the giveaway, you can still order one on the Amazon shop of Fred.
Precision Gadget Repair does all of the repairs in the back room for our consoles, our iPhones, and iPads. If you've got one that you have, you dug out of the closet and doesn't fire up properly, we always encourage you to bring it in. We do repairs on Nintendo, Super Nintendo, really everything up to PS4 HDMI ports, Xbox One's not reading games. We really do it all. We do everything from power port replacements to lasers, drive realignments, hard drive replacements, really anything that can go wrong. I recommend bringing it in here, let us take a look, we'll appraise it, and we'll get you a fair number for it.
The best thing at Chuck-A-Ram is the old-fashioned brownies. Or is it the frosted ones? The old-fashioned brownies, they have that crusty top, but the frosted brownies have a rich frosting top. Would it be old-fashioned or would it be frosted? Or one of each with a little ice cream?
The choice is yours at Chuck-A-Ram.
Kids Embrace has managed to create an amazing Batman Deluxe high chair that is multifunctional, comfortable, and adjustable. It has 6-seat height positions. The high chair also has 5 positions for reclining the backrest, and premium, easy-to-wipe fabric. If Batman was going to pick a high chair, this would definitely be the one he'd pick. So if you're a parent looking for a quality-built, awesome-looking, safe high chair that your child will love, then get the Deluxe DC Comics Batman high chair from Kids Embrace.
We traveled to Liberty, Texas, where one woman provides therapeutic riding at no cost to children with special needs.
She does a lot for our kids, and for her to do it for free for children with disabilities, that is amazing.
We are here to celebrate and honor you.
Thank you.
Treat the hero in your life to a fresh frozen custard, Culver's Concrete Mixer.
I wanted to make a difference in the community. It's something I need before I go to heaven.
To Donna, our hero.
Here at the Geekery View, we love cosplay and costumes. We want to show the world how fun, creative, and skilled cosplayers can be. We want to get the cosplay community involved because we know that there's a lot of creative, passionate people with great talents. And a lot of these cosplayers make their own costume pieces with a variety of materials: armor, clothing, weapons, 3D printing, cast and molding, makeup, and much, much more. Meet JesseJames from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Jesse has been cosplaying for years and loves to cosplay as the Joker, Scarecrow, and Ghost Rider. He does all of his own makeup, and his Scarecrow outfit was all made by Jesse. He used a ton of burlap rope, some old long johns, and some old work pants. He started cosplaying when he was in the Navy, and Jesse's first Comic-Con cosplay was his favorite Batman villain, the Joker. He has even been a cosplay guest at Comic-Cons. You can follow Jesse on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Show us your best costume pictures and you could have a chance to be featured as the Cosplayer of the Week on an upcoming episode of the Geekery View. To submit your pictures, send us an email at geeks@thegeekeryview.com. We are at Salt Lake City Comic-Con, and a convention just wouldn't be a convention without Rob Pryor. He's an artist that does photorealistic paintings with, get this, both hands. Rob, it's great to see you again.
Brother, it's a pleasure to see you again, pleasure to be here. You know, it's one of my favorite shows in the world, man. I love this show.
Now, we have some paintings that we're going to give away here, but first, let's talk about you. Let's talk about your technique. Let's talk about your problems.
Whoa, we're going to be here for days.
Let's talk about your technique first, which is the first thing that people notice. You're drawing with two hands. Tell us a little bit about that.
I've been drawing with two hands since I was about 10. When I got to be I was being trained to be an artist my whole life. So when I got to be about 10 years old, I thought the same thing that every 10-year-old thinks is, what if I lose my right hand? No 10-year-old thinks that. So I switched to my left hand to be my dominant hand for the next 2 years. And then I was published really young, and I had math homework due and a painting, an international painting due in the same week. And so I just picked up both hands, and I was like, oh, I could do this. And then I realized I could actually do my math homework and paint simultaneously, and that was it. And that's where it all started. So I started when I was about 10.
That's amazing. I would like to see the freeway map of your mind and how everything...
Yeah, I don't know if anybody needs to see that. There's a couple of chipmunks in there, and one's probably dead.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny. I get asked by, doctors and stuff to do the whole electrode thing and stuff, and I'm like, no, I don't want to know.
You don't want the machine to blow up.
No. It's better to keep the wizard behind the curtain.
Yeah, and quite an amazing mind that you have to be able to do that. You not only get to do photorealistic paintings, you also, of people, but you also hide some animals in there, I understand.
I do. I hide a chicken head in every single painting. And the brief story that goes with that is there's a publisher that hired me to do a 3-book series, 3 comic issue series. And I was like, sure. And he goes, but here's the deal. I want to hire you, but I know you hide things. So if you hide anything, I'm going to fire you. I was like, dude, what would I do? Hide a chicken head in every page? So I did. It got so bad during second issue, you do a double splash page, you turn the whole thing, it's a giant chicken head.
Oh, wow.
He called me up at 3 in the morning on the 3rd issue, and he goes, I'd fire you right now, but I'm too busy looking for your chicken heads. Quick! And that was it.
Oh, wow. So you hide a chicken head in every painting?
Every painting. I hide actually 2. I do one when I finish the painting, which doesn't really look like a chicken head. It's just me doing it. And then my wife was like, it doesn't really look like a chicken head, signing as we're talking.
Yeah.
So I drop one in Photoshop as well. So I have 2. And so my prints have one. And ding! Next one. So there's chicken heads in everything that I do.
Very cool. So if you see a Rob Pryor painting, the first thing you want to look for is the chicken head. The next thing you want to look for is all the detail. What's going through your mind when you're trying to capture all this?
Absolutely nothing. It's funny, I get asked that a lot, and everybody's disappointed with the answer because they think, oh, he's trying to do this. And no, I'm really not. I crank up the music. I have to paint to music, so I crank it up really loud. So I'm signing as I'm talking to you guys. So I crank it up really loud, and I just go to town, and you never know what's going to happen live. You just never know.
If you'd like to get this painting done by Rob Pryor, simply log on to our social sites and enter the giveaway. If you don't win this painting, you can still order one at a convention near you or look at robpryor.com. Rob, thanks for joining us on the show.
It's awesome to be here. Thank you.
Guys, we're here at the Salt Lake City Comic-Con, and I'm here with Alexander from Wildstar Tempest. Alexander, thanks for joining us on the show.
Wonderful to be here.
Now, Wildstar Tempest is an awesome place to get excellent books and artwork, but you guys do a whole covey of things. Tell us about Wildstar Tempest.
Well, Wildstar Tempest is a company that effectively started back when I saw my very first anime. And it was this Battleship Yamato back in the 70s. And I looked at that and went, that's amazing. So my dad took me to my first Comic-Con, and I walked in and I was completely awestruck and said, this is what I want to do. So from that time, I grew up and I didn't reach that dream. And then I met a couple of artists who all wanted to come out and start fulfilling their dreams. And we said, well, why don't we form a company that can allow folks to draw some spectacular art, write books, do movies, and we've been doing that for the past few years.
Very cool. Now you have some of those talents as well. You not only started the company, but you also possess some of those skills.
A little bit. I recently wrote Shifting Swords, Aftermath of Night. It's a series of 7 books. The first one is out for published right now, Dog Ear Publishing. You can buy it at wildstartempest.com or other major bookstores. And it just brand new launched a few weeks ago, and we're glad to be selling that here.
Very cool. Now let's talk about this book. Let's talk about maybe a summary of it. You're the authors to tell us kind of what the inspiration was.
Well, the story is about a character named Trinian who was unfortunately coming from some very bad decisions. And he and his friends, they were really bad guys, and they came to understand the true nature of evil. Once they understood that, they realized they needed to fight against it, even though they knew without any doubt they were going to lose. So they're not heroes because of their morals or ideals, but because they know what the darkness is going to do, and they're going to fight against it, even though it means they're going to lose their lives.
Very cool. So how long did this take you to develop?
Well, I wrote the first draft 20 years ago. And then our artist, Heather Tyre, who did the cover art there, as well as some of the art you see behind me, she read it and said, this is amazing. And so that was what finally instigated the start of the company. And then 20 years later, we decided we finally should publish the book because we've been doing all the great art that you see around here.
Now tell us a little bit about Heather's involvement with this book and some of the sketches and how you guys maybe started collaborating.
Well, when she first read the book, there was no art, no sketch work. It was effectively just images from my imagination. We talked about it. She put together some character designs, and those things are actually in the book. You open the first few pages and you see the original concept art for all the characters. In fact, we've got some people in costume running around here as well that you can see from various characters, which has been great.
That's awesome. It must be nice to be able to see something you work so hard on kind of come to life through illustration.
It was absolutely amazing. When Heather first sent over the first concept sketches, I'm like, this is amazing. And then we had Sarah Nittman, who put together the very first costume design of Kahari. We're looking at that going, it was an idea, it was a book, it was then concept art, then it was costume, and amazing to see. Glad we've had some great inspiration from it.
It's nice how it's all kind of come together and now it's a complete book that someone can get.
Absolutely.
Now, Alexander, you guys represent so many different talents on your website, authors, illustrators, artists. Who are we going to be meeting today?
You're going to be meeting Heather Tyre, one of the very first artists that we partnered with.
Joining me now is one of the amazing artists at Wildstar Tempest, Heather Tyre. Tell us a little bit about kind of your inspiration on working on the concepts and doing the illustrations for the book and kind of your involvement with it.
Okay, well, it started out, that was my very first step into fantasy, okay? I hadn't done fantasy since I was a teenager, and he came to me and I was doing wildlife and horses and other stuff like that. And he says, well, your animals are great, so you should probably be able to do fantasy creatures. I'm like, yeah, no, sure, whatever. And he says, well, if I pay you to do a painting, will you do it? I said, okay, you pay me, I'll do it. So I did the first painting for the book, and he says, well, this is really great, you should get into Comic-Con. And I said, what? What is that? I don't know what that is. He's like, whatever, I'll take care of you. So he gets me into Artist Alley, and it's just been up from there. So then fast forward another 14 years, okay? And he's like, okay, I'm ready to do this for real. I want to publish this, and I want a real cover, and I want to do all this. So reopen the book. He's rewritten it a couple times by then. So I read it again, get a whole new perspective on it, and then that's when the imagery gets done for the cover. The characters and the design work over there was a lot of fun because he left it up to me. I didn't have to, he says, I don't want to restrict you on what you want to create. I want you to take it and do whatever you want. So I had free reign, other than the basics of what the characters were, and just went to town, and it was so much fun. And I didn't, because it was kind of a new thing for me. I mean, I create characters of sorts, but not necessarily somebody else's. So when I was creating his, I thought, oh shoot, this is new. How do I do this without disappointing? But what ended up happening is because I was given so much freedom, I just dug right in, and I pulled it from everything. So this came from, again, observation. So when I was doing it, I had, this is kind of funny, I had a crab dinner once, and I was like, hey, these are really cool claws. You look at her thing that goes around her head, that's where that came from. It was inspired from the observation of just having a lobster and crab dinner. Okay, so this is where I go. And it goes really weird places. But yeah, so that's kind of where it started. And when I am given the freedom to do stuff like that, then I just go crazy, and it's so much fun.
That's awesome, and it also might give you an appetite for some crab when you're looking at that.
That's right. That's right. And I live in Oregon, so, you know, it's right next door.
Oh, Alexander, all the good artwork starts off with concepts. Over here we have some that Heather did. Tell us about some of the characters and maybe some of the designs that went into them.
Wonderful. Well, up here we have Shamara. Shamara is the main antagonist of the book. She has been serving hell for all of eternity and is about ready to come to a complete win. However, there's only one person in her path that looks to stop her, which is Trinian, who she's very upset at because he was effectively working for her and has turned against her. Saber, which is a very good friend of Trinian, who is effectively a lycanthrope werepanther. Orissa, warrior of nature. Shadow, elven mage. We have Kahari down here, who is Trinian's closest friend and confidant. My favorite character, however, is Chromius, who is the eternal optimist, full of faith and believes in everybody, even though he's the only good guy of the group.
That's amazing. All these characters are ones that you created.
They're all ones that I created, and Heather came and put flesh on them and really made them come alive, which is just, again, each time I look at them, I'm amazed.
Now, to any aspiring authors, what's kind of the technique or the process when you have a character you want to develop? You want to develop their personalities, some details about them, so that they come to life more. What's some advice you have to aspiring authors?
The advice is very simple. It's produce. You want to produce. Keep writing. Never stop writing. In the book, there's actually certain journal entries of the various characters, which are things that I wrote to really learn and get their voice. So when you read the Journal of Shadow or the Journal of Kahari, those are actually the starts of who are these people, what was going on during certain very pivotal moments of their lives, and those journal entries are actually in there. So you read parts of the book, then the font changes, the whole script changes, and you're actually reading their journals. But write. Don't stop. If it's bad, just keep going. Find the voice and produce.
That's amazing. Now, we have all this wonderful artwork. We also have some people cosplaying Kahari, is that correct?
We do. Trinity Johnson is right now cosplaying Kahari. She came on down in a wonderful outfit, which is great.
And her costume, is it based off of the concepts here?
It is directly based off the concepts here, yes.
We're going to be giving one of these away on our social media sites, and now it's time for the giveaway. If you'd like to enter the giveaway for this book, Shifting Swords, because it has tons of depth put into it, developing the characters, the concept of the artwork, simply log onto our social sites and get entered. If you don't win the book, you can still order on wildstartempest.com. Alexander, thanks for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having me.
On today's episode of the Geekery Review, we've showcased some great products, and now it's time to give them all away. Go to our social media sites and get entered for the giveaway. It's pretty simple. Like our page, like the post, comment, and share. And remember to tag your friends in the post. And remember, the ultimate giveaway for our season finale is the Dagoma Neva 3D printer that allows you to print high-quality 3D objects right in your home in a very fast, safe, and easy way. And there's an added bonus that we'll reveal in the last episode of the season. So don't miss an episode of the Geekery Review, and in the meantime, check out Dagoma3D.com. Tune in next week for our season finale of the Geekery Review. And remember to check out these great products online. And remember to check out the Geekery Review for the best geek news. Good luck on the giveaways, and we'll see you next time on the Geekery Review. Is your company in dire need of a marketing video that gets results? Do you feel like people don't pay attention to your message? Well, you're not alone. Like most companies, you probably wonder, how can I bring in more business? What you need is a quick draw video. We take your message and bring it to life through great drawings and motion graphics that draw in and keep your viewers' attention. Celebrate better marketing results with quick draw services. Call us today and put the power of our drawings behind your message. This Batman car seat is loaded with tons of great features, complete with Batman symbols, a detachable cape that doubles as a blanket, and 2 cup holders for drinks or snacks. With the Kids Embrace car seat, it makes it safe, fun, and cool to use for both parents and kids. It has a deep headrest with EPS foam for superior side impact protection and comfort. So if you're a parent looking for a quality-built, awesome-looking, safe car seat that your child will love, then get the Batman car seat from Kids Embrace.
Wisconsin, birthplace of the hamburger, frozen custard capital of the world, and home to Culver's. Bacon Deluxe, chocolate shake, that's our signature combination. Fresh, never frozen, seared Midwest beef, topped with hardwood smoked center cut bacon. Bacon makes everything better. Our shakes start with a premium vanilla custard. Then we add rich, thick chocolate, handcrafted right before your eyes. Bacon and chocolate, what could be better? Welcome to Delicious.
The best thing at Chuck-A-Ram is the old-fashioned brownies. Or is it the frosted ones? The old-fashioned brownies, they have that crusty top, but the frosted brownies have a rich frosting top. Would it be old-fashioned or would it be frosted? Or one of each with a little ice cream?
The choice is yours at Chuck-A-Rama.
Based on a true story. Meet Chef Frank Murphy of North Bend High School of Culinary Arts. He wanted a way to train his culinary students so they would graduate with more skills than just baking cookies. He wanted to teach them to love cooking and to learn every aspect of running a business. Chef Frank discovered the solution to his culinary concern with the Fire Within mobile pizza ovens. Fire Within mobile units are the pinnacle of the wood fire industry. Chef Frank gained access to the continual free Fire Within University that teaches him the foundations of how to start a business. He can also interact with over 750 oven owners and restaurateurs, something he was able to pass on and share with his students for many years. The pizza oven even generated revenue for the high school that helps to support the school's culinary program and catering services. So if you're a chef instructor of a culinary school and want to teach your students to love cooking, then call Fire Within today. Fire Within, helping you propel culinary instructors in high school or college to the next level. Tune in next week for our season finale of the Geekery View. And thanks for showing off all this stuff to us. And now, it's time for the giveaway. And now, it's time for the giveaway.